All right, welcome into the show. We have some breaking news to get to here on NFL trade deadline day as San Francisco has traded away running back Jeff Wilson to the Miami Dolphins for a fifth-round pick in the 2023 NFL Draft. And if you've been subscribed to the channel, we've talked about this potentially happening after the acquisition of Christian McCaffrey because the trade for CMC, his role in this offense, how well he played against the Los Angeles Rams, did make Jeff Wilson expendable. And this has to mean one thing, that Elijah Mitchell, who hurt his knee early in the year, game one against the Chicago Bears, with that MCL ailment, is going to be coming back soon. And with that, he is going to become RB2 on this roster. And with that, Jeff Wilson would have been running back number 3. And the Miami Dolphins, very desperate for a running back. Today on deadline day, they traded away Chase Edmonds. They do have another former Niner, Raheem Mostert. And now it's going to be Mostert and Jeff Wilson, former 49er teammates, now in Miami, under former 49ers offensive coordinator Mike McDaniel, sharing the load in the backfield with Tua Tagovailoa and a really intriguing Miami team that's been playing very well up to this point, and this now bolsters that roster, and in turn, San Francisco able to get some draft compensation back for the package they put together and sent to the Carolina Panthers for Christian McCaffrey. And the Dolphins 49ers connections really coming full circle today. Obviously, Mike McDaniel, Kyle Shanahan's right-hand man, going all the way back to when Shanahan was an assistant with the Houston Texans. They were with one another with the Washington Redskins, with one another with the Cleveland Browns. Then they went to Atlanta together, then San Francisco. He's now the head coach for Miami. He is a huge fan of Jeff Wilson and his game. And also the Dolphins today making a huge splash. They traded for Bradley Chubb, the star edge rusher for the Denver Broncos, and pretty much they used all of those picks that the 49ers had traded them to move up to take Trey Lance to put together in that trade acquisition for Bradley Chubb, who this year has been a premier edge rusher for Denver and once again gives the Dolphins another position of need and a premier playmaker at that edge spot. And Miami needed a back bad. At the very least, they needed depth, and that's what Jeff Wilson is going to be able to do, and he's familiar with Mike McDaniel's offense. This year, he's having a career year, and that's awesome to see for Jeff Wilson considering the trajectory of his career. Going into last week's game against the Rams, he was top 11 in the NFL in rushing yards among all backs, 92 carries, 468 yards up to this point. 5.1 yards per carry and 2 touchdowns on the year. And really a cool story for Jeff Wilson. And you have to clap it up for JW, number 22, because he was a UDFA out of the football powerhouse at North Texas. Yeah, tongue-in-cheek as I say that. Didn't get drafted, was overlooked, brought in as an undrafted free agent to the Bay Area, and an unheralded player who developed over time, who got better, who became a favorite of this coaching staff, and really did anything that he was told. I thought that was really on full example when the Niners traded for Christian McCaffrey, and Jeff Wilson was asked about that because clearly he was going to get relegated to a backup spot, and he didn't say, you know what, I'm mad about this trade. He said, we now have the best backfield in the National Football League. And then also on Sunday in that game against the Rams, at one point, he was the lead blocker for Christian McCaffrey on one of those pull blocks. It goes to show you that this guy is a glue guy. This guy will be missed as far as the Niners culture, but for him, it's a great opportunity because now he will get more snaps with the Miami Dolphins. So to wish him well, I want everybody to type his initials in the comment section. This is a guy who a lot of people were a big fan of. Just type JW down in that comment section right now. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. Yesterday's vid, 50,000 views and counting. We've really been picking up steam here on the show. 66,220 subscribers. With this video, let's get to 66,500 subscribers. When breaking news happens, nobody's giving you this deep of analysis as quickly as we are at the length that we're giving it to you. Join the faithful family here at Chat Sports. Coming up next on the show, going to explain why, even though they traded away Jeff Wilson, San Francisco is still going to be okay at this running back position. Also, an updated look at all of the picks that the Niners have. Yes, they gave up a lot for Christian McCaffrey. They get one back, and they still have a lot of picks at their disposal. You don't want to miss that breakdown. Do want to welcome a new sponsor here to the show. How about this? Established Titles, a brand new sponsor of the 49ers Report. It's a fun and novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland while helping global reforestation efforts. It's a project based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies in English. And by going to that link at the bottom of your screen, establishedtitles.com/chat, you can own a piece of land where this drone is flying over right now on your screen. Title packs give you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land with a unique plot number on a private estate in Edelston, Scotland, and an official certificate with the crest, which is also on your screen. These Established Titles purchases, they plant a tree with every order, and they work with global charities, One Tree Planted and Trees for Future, to support global reforestation efforts. So you're helping the globe here with all of your purchases, and it's a really good gag gift or holiday gift with the holiday season coming up around the corner. You could officially include the title of Lord or Lady on your credit card, plane tickets, and dating profiles. You see mine here, Lord Chase Sr., and I can technically get this put on my driver's license. It makes an amazing last-minute gift. Established Titles is actually running a massive sale right now. If you use the promo code CHAT, you get an additional 10% off. So if you care about the environment, head to establishedtitles.com/chat. And if everybody is able to buy one of these, we can get our own 49ers empire in Scotland together to further help our environment. One more time, establishedtitles.com/chat, promo code CHAT. You can get up to 80% off on the site right now with the great deals that they have cooked up for you. As for the Niners draft picks here, they still have a lot of them, and everybody's like, look, you traded 3 first-round picks for Trey Lance, you gave up that monster package for Christian McCaffrey. Well, still, here you have 9 draft picks at your disposal for 2023. Third-round comp pick, you have 2 of those. Fifth round comp pick from Miami. You got a comp pick back because DJ Jones went to the Denver Broncos in free agency. You had a 6th-round comp pick back for Arden Key, and then you have a 7th-round pick and another 7th because Jonas Griffith went to the Denver Broncos last year, and then another 7th-round comp pick for Raheem Mostert. So our draft coverage is going to be litty. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be informative and entertaining. That's also why you subscribe to the channel. As for the running backs still on this roster, and a reason why you don't have to hit that panic button, even with the trade away of Jeff Wilson. Christian McCaffrey, you saw what he brings to the table with how he balled last week against the Rams. Elijah Mitchell, going to be coming back soon. I don't think the Niners make this trade if they weren't confident in that. Ty Davis-Price could get some more snaps now as RB3. Maybe Jordan Mason sees his role expanded. And with the trade of Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel can still get carries. He can still be in the backfield as maybe just a weapon or even a decoy. You put a little split back action back there with CMC and Deebo, that could be scary. But maybe with the trade of McCaffrey, Deebo is able to take less hits and play less running back to preserve his body so that he can make good on that contract extension. And then Tevin Coleman is your practice squad running back. Think about that. Tevin Coleman had 2 touchdowns against the Carolina Panthers a couple of weeks ago in that dominant win, and he's your practice squad running back. So the 49ers are going to be just okay in that backfield, especially with how Christian McCaffrey is playing. Looks as though he's healthy. That was on full display against the Los Angeles Rams when he became the first player since 2005 to run for a touchdown, catch a touchdown, and throw a touchdown in a single game. His final tallies on the day to beat up on those lamb chops: 18 carries, 94 yards, 8 catches, 55 yards through the air, and he accounted for 3 total touchdowns and looked very, very spry, springy, and healthy in the process. So yes, you lose a player here on NFL trade deadline day, but it's going to be just okay for San Francisco. So before we get out of here, I want you to grade the trade in the comment section right now. A, B, C, D, or F. What do you think of it? Sound off with what you think. Make sure you subscribe. And as always, thanks for supporting the show.